We're live.
Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Do you know, 3 o'clock comes round so quickly.
So quickly.
We always think we've got loads of time, and then all of a sudden we're running around.
Running up and down the corridor.
But trying to bump into each other. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you all this week? Hope you've had a good week. Do say hello if you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from. Say hello so I know who's there. You know I can talk to myself, but I nearly lost my voice this morning. I was doing a sew along this morning and my voice started to go. Obviously do far too much talking.
Want to be sewing. That's Karen, isn't it? On Instagram. She's given us a little wave.
Yes, hi Karen. Nice to see you. I'm just scrolling down my page because I can't see the comments at the moment because it's just showing the video. So I'm just going to scroll down and then if anyone's saying hello, oh that's last week's.
Uh-oh.
Bear with.
Hold the line, caller.
Yeah, hold the line. Is my laptop plugged in? Just
yes,
checking.
it is. Yeah.
We did a.
Hi, Dan. Dan says it's his favourite time of the week.
Ah, thank you, Dan. Nice to see you.
Hi, Margaret.
Got rid of the snark there in Harrogate.
Karen is saying she's nearly finished her jacket, just got the hem.
Oh, well done. As you can see, my jacket is strategically placed.
Debbie Morris, hello. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Suzanne. Oh, Kate Wilson's here from Jersey.
Hi,
on
Kate.
Instagram.
Nice to see. Oh, I can see myself
Joe,
there. There we go.
George, afternoon. She'll be watching us on catch up later. She's in her car. Oh, waiting to get your COVID jab. That's exciting, Joe.
Exciting, Joe. Oh, from zips to COVID jabs. It's all a really good day, isn't it?
Afternoon, Janet.
Hi, Suzanne.
Oh, Sue Cotton is on Insta. Alice is on Insta.
Hi Janet, how are you? Hi Alison, nice to see you. Oh, lovely. That's great. Oh, I can see it now. Sorry, it takes a little while for my laptop on 175% to catch up. So Janet.
Let's see the kimono, Amy.
You'll have to wait for that. It'll be kimono and cocktail time a bit later, Janet.
Hi Sandrine.
Hello Sandrine, how are you? How'd you get on with your skirt? Did you manage to get it finished? And a picture of Jane's finished denim. This is denim skirts that we did last week. Finished last week. So
hello Jill.
Nice
Sue on Instagram. Sue Cotton says hello everyone. I've got you on my phone and yesterday's kimono jacket catch up on the iPad. So she's watching the kimono jacket recording. Hi Jan.
Oh, Jilly's had her jab. It's also exciting, isn't it?
Well, Jan is still doing her full bust adjustment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, talking of jabs, I can see the. Oh look, the vaccination centre across the road is open today. You know where we have our celebrity volunteer.
Janet, tantalising. I know. Got to keep you hooked. Got to keep you hooked.
Hi, Justine from Zips Corner.
Hi, Justine.
Well, very good student, Justine. Well done. I like that. Yeah, Suzanne jab late. Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Lots of jabs happening.
They're getting ahead of people here. Oh, Barbara as well.
Oh, Barbara's looking at the kimono workshop too, Sue.
Got me in stereo today then, ladies. Yeah, for the sew-alongs, for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, when we do the sew-alongs, we do, for anyone who's on the sew-along, we do record the class, so we send it out and they can watch it for a few days.
Janet's having her jab on Sunday.
Oh, hi Sally.
Hi Sally.
Nice to see you.
For anybody that wonders who I'm talking to, on Instagram, we're on Instagram and Facebook,
yes,
so we get 2 sets of comments, but obviously you can't see each other's comments, but I'll try and keep you updated.
Yes, so you can see what's going on. And denim skirt's nearly finished, something well done.
Just need a button of the right colour.
Hi Celia.
Hello Celia.
Thank you for the books. I'm flicking through. So Suzanne's still got travel restrictions, even with jabs. Hi Phil. Phil, how are you? So we're noticing at the same time.
I know we are. It's coming through at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to see everybody. This is great.
Nice busy life today.
Oh, hi Susan. How are you feeling?
Hi Susan.
Susan's in quarantine.
We'll send you the recording later.
Yeah, Susan couldn't attend so long this morning because she's poorly. Hi Catherine. Have you cut out your denim jacket? Denim jacket started on Wednesday night. We started denim jackets. That's my toile behind me. We'll have to have a little toile exhibition, won't we? Like the Dior exhibition of all the toiles we've made during this lockdown. See, we've had a really busy week this week. Lots of sew-alongs. We've been here every day this week. Started off with tutorials on Monday, and we were here on Tuesday trying to catch up with admin and sewing, and See all the pocket flaps to do, Catherine? That was a missing pattern piece that I had to scan and send to Catherine.
Ruth on Instagram is saying you.
Oh, hi Ruth. And Phil has just finished her Mace Atelier poncho. Oh, lovely. I love that's from the magazine, isn't it? Magazine? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, from the magazine, I think.
I think Frances might be watching us on Instagram, actually. I
Frances.
spotted a little Mace Atelier
Oh,
is
you
watching.
might recognise the jacket that I'm wearing then. I'm wearing the swing jacket today in a lovely viscose twill from British Square and an origami top. And actually, below this I've got a pull-on skirt, so I'm all Mace Atelier today.
So Zan is asking, can I just ask something about the kimono, please? When I sew on the facing, do I stitch across the bottom before I understitch?
Well, you know, you can do either way actually, Suzanne, but if you stitch across the bottom first, it means you can't understitch right to the bottom of the facing. So that's so you.
I just realised I didn't understitch my facing.
Oh,
I forgot that.
So Amy stitched across the bottom and then didn't understitch.
Yeah, too late now.
You might find it easier to stitch across the bottom first and then understitch, but you won't be able to go right into the corner. So.
Oh, Frances from Mace Atelier says, hello, looking as glam as ever.
Oh, thank you, Frances.
On
Thanks
Instagram.
for watching. Thanks for watching. Hi, Claire. So Claire has cutting out her French dart pattern this week. Still not cut out the jacket. You've got till Wednesday, Claire. That's fine. You've got till Wednesday. Does that make sense, Suzanne, on the kimono? So stitch across the bottom and then understitch. You won't be able to go over to the bottom. Because unless if you understitch first, you can't turn back quite as neatly to stitch across the bottom. So.
Well, understitch first.
Yeah.
All message received.
Good, good, good. That's what I like to see. Yeah, we had a fun week this week with loads of sew-alongs this week. We had a 2-day... we did. It's been busy.
Don't know why we did this to ourselves.
We had 2 whole-day classes and 2 evening classes this week. So we did,
Ruth on Instagram says she's making a Mace Atelier box shirt as she's watching us.
Oh, lovely.
That's cool. I want to make that box shirt.
It's good. Did you see We Are the Cloth that we showed some fabric from with this cloth that we showed the linen wool last week. She was talking about some lovely boxy shirts she's seen in a picture, and I think it was a holiday shirt.
It was from the Dig, wasn't it?
No, because it had...
oh no, it was a picture of
Bridget Bardot. Bridget Bardot picture. That's what the lady in the background had a very boxy shirt on. So we were all sort of saying what shirts we thought would be good for that. And the holiday shirt came up. Actually, the Mace Atelier holiday shirt came up quite high on that list for that, to make a nice boxy shirt for the summer. And I think she had something like sort of capri pants, sort of trousers.
I want something in like a sheer viscose twill, black.
Ooh,
just like
nice.
a black shirt,
Black
but in like a drapey
shirt.
Viscose that's almost sheer but not quite.
Yeah.
It's a fabric I'm hunting for.
That's our sewing pants.
Janet, is the Dig good?
Oh, it is. I watched it a couple of weeks ago, Janet. It's a really lovely story. Yeah, it's very moving. I think it was filmed, I want to say somewhere near where Margaret lives, which I can't, is sort of, you know, Guildford-y, not as far as Guildford, but that sort of way.
Apparently, is it about Vikings? That they find a Viking village?
Saxon.
Okay.
But yes, I know you've been watching Vikings.
I've just finished Vikings. So Sandrine's asking for the Yannicka jacket. She ordered a medium weight cotton. You recommended a cotton binding, or would a satin one be okay?
Either would be nice, actually, Sandrine. Either would be nice.
Is satin more difficult to sew?
No, not particularly. No.
Oh, Xanthi's here on Instagram.
Hi, Zan. What's Margaret? Oh, Margaret's asking quick foot disappears.
Norney House, Shackleford.
Bust and that's right. How to sew bust and arm darts in stretched fabric, straight stitch, lightning, or triple. I would do a lightning stitch. If it's a fitted top, Margaret, if it's fitted and you're going to have to pull the garment on, then you want to do a lightning stitch for bust darts.
Celia's asking, I need a recommendation for a lined leather jacket, but not a biker or jeans jacket style.
What sort of jacket would you like then, Celia?
It's got to be lined.
A lined jacket. Does depend on the style, doesn't it? Because I always think of the moto jackets. I'll have a think on that, Celia. Actually, if anyone else can think of one for a nice lined jacket for Celia to make something in leather. Now, did I see one on? There's a Vogue one, which is sort of very sort of Chanel boxy with a zip up the front, which could be quite nice. But we'll have a think on that, Celia. If you think of anything else, I will post it. Oh, is it the Margaret's making the I Am pattern Sirius jumper, which I've had for ages.
You have. I thought I seem to
I keep
remember
getting it
seeing
out
that
and
lying
looking at
around.
it and putting it back. It's a very sort of, from the front it's like a very simple jumper pattern. At the back it's got like a split and then pleated fabric in the split. So the main jumper is made from a heavier fabric, and then the bit in the back is made from like a drapey fabric. So I'm looking forward to seeing that on Monday, Margaret. Let me know how you get on. I think the instructions are quite interesting, aren't they? Some of them are translated, so it looks lovely. Like I said, I've had it for ages and I keep looking at it. Mainly because I've got to try and two sort of fabrics that are nice together.
Barbara, I would like a leather jacket. Sew along? Question
Oh,
mark?
we could do a sew along, yes. Jilly's saying, what about a Chanel boxy jacket? Yeah, I think it's lovely. And you could put a zip in the front, which would make it look a bit cool, wouldn't it, as well?
She has one in the same in tan suede too.
Yeah. So Margaret's still spent 2 days on the serious top.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, porridge. Maybe we should do that as a sew along, then I'll try and work out some translation of the instructions.
What language is it in?
It's French. Well, it's translated, but...
Oh, I see.
Janet's saying, when constructing princess seams, which would be the structured piece of fabric? When constructing princess seams, which would be the structured piece of fabric? I'm trying to think what you mean by that, Janet. I have to explain that a little bit more. Do you mean, when I do a princess seam, so you've got the centre piece and then you've got the side pieces, I stay stitch down the centre piece and snip up to it to be able to fit the side piece. Does that make sense?
The straighter piece or the large
Straighter
armpit
piece,
needing to ease?
So the centre piece, which is slightly straighter, stay stitch just inside the seam allowance, snip up to your stay stitching, and then you'll find, because you can open that up, you'll be able to fit the side panel in much easier. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Yeah, so you can just sort of, and then you'll be able to, so always stay stitch on the straighter piece and snip up to it.
Sue is asking on Instagram, could you do a sew along or demo on putting sleeves into clothing that doesn't already have a sleeve?
We could.
So do you mean like a sleeveless top that you want to add a sleeve to?
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. We'll add it to the list.
That would be interesting actually.
Yeah,
I'm sure I've got stuff I'd want to do that too. Yep, Janet's cool. Sandrine, I can help you translate French instructions.
Oh, that'd be handy. They have been translated, but I think sometimes things get lost, don't they? So
it depends if they do it on Google Translate or if they've had a proper
exactly.
person do it, doesn't it?
Oh, Celia's saying her double chins don't lend themselves to round necks.
Maybe what we'll do is we'll buy the pattern in French, send it to Sandrine.
Yeah, I guess Sandrine can translate it.
And Sandrine can translate it better for us than Google could do.
And also, Margaret said, don't choose thicker fabric for the main fabric.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
That's good info. Good info.
Thank you, Margaret. That's why I kept looking at it, thinking, I'm getting the balance of the two fabrics. People have to look it up now. The Serious Top by I Am Patterns, and then you'll know what we're talking about. I haven't got it here, so I can't show it to you.
Having a two fabric pattern is, and that's my next thing. I want to make the Hannah dress by Victory Patterns, and that's two fabrics.
Oh, is it?
But I think one of them needs to be slightly sheer.
Yeah, this is the same with the Serious. So one in the back slightly sheer.
I can't see who it is, but on Instagram it's a bit tricky because I don't know who people are because they have whoever Sew Over Lockdown is.
Sew Over Lockdown.
I know, but that's their @ I'm not sure who it is. How about demonstrating a lined back vent?
Now somebody's asked me that before.
That would be a good one.
I will add it to my list.
Like for a jacket.
Yeah. I'll add it to my list, and
they're good demos to do here.
Obviously, we will. Sorry, you should let's check. Hi, Julia. You don't have to be sorry for being late. Obviously, it all depends what we hear on Monday, doesn't it? And we'll know a bit more what the timescales are. So if it's going to be a lot longer, we'll add some more demos and sew-alongs and things to our.
Yeah, that's quite a good one to do here on a live.
Yeah,
isn't
it would be. I think someone's asked me that before, and I completely forgot.
Because it wouldn't be too long.
Have you got a pen? I'm just gonna.
Do you want me to write it down?
Yeah. Just because I forget. I could always watch back, couldn't I? We could always watch again, and
that's true.
There we go. Hold on. Oh. And then you got a sneaky peek of Amy.
You did, I know. That's what they're trying to do, get me at it.
So anyway, going back to what our week was, we have done
Tangents.
Yeah. We have done the kimono. So 2 days to make the Vogue kimono. Obviously we couldn't get it all done in the 2 days, so you can see mine strategically placed because I've only got one sleeve in. But we did all the most important bits so that people can go away and finish it hopefully. So I know that people were up late last night making it because I had a sew along last night, so Amy finished hers last night while I was doing another sew along. But it's a really good one. We did all the binding inside. You probably can't see it on this one actually because
it's a bit pale.
Finished, a bit pale, but anyway, when it's finished, I'll wear it so you can see it. So we did that while we started the denim jacket on Wednesday night. We had week 2 of the Vogue dress, which is coming along nicely on Thursday night. And then this morning we did 3 types of zips, which was lovely. So yeah,
I don't know why we did this to ourselves, back to back to back to back.
Being on screen the whole time, again giggly-eyed. But it's so lovely because it feels like we're seeing people, so we don't feel quite so cut off.
Suzanne's asking if we can keep some going, Claire, if you can manage it.
We were talking about this last night actually with Jamie, who was on our sew along, and she works full time. But it was so nice to do some sewing midweek. And she lives in Ascot, so she couldn't get here for an evening class. So we may, even if we just keep a weekly evening class sew along, or something like that, we'll have a think about it. So even when we come back to classes here, I think we'll still do a regular sew alongs as well. Because it is nice. I know not everyone can get here, and also here I can only have 6 students, whereas on a sew along we've been having up to 12, so it's really lovely. We have some good old chat on the sew alongs, don't we? Funny because we had quite a few technical problems this morning, didn't we? Poor Suzanne had to leave and come back, and then the battery went on the camera, and then my laptop went. I forgot to plug my laptop in, so that died. So yeah, we're getting quite good at this at the tech, but every now and then.
I have to run out of the office, scramble down to the sewing room. Yeah.
Oh, Julie says she's going to have to clone us both.
Ruth, I'd love a PM sew along, evening sew along.
Yeah, and Debbie comes from Pembrokeshire as well, so yeah, the same
Karen's
thing.
saying, great idea, I live in Shropshire.
Yeah,
hi Cynthia, Cynthia's here.
Hi Cynthia.
As well.
How's your kimono jacket going? You'll see Amy's in a minute. I'll show you. Everyone who was on the class, I sent a picture of the inside of Amy's jacket this morning.
I have actually finished it.
Oh, Janet's saying, great tips this morning. I love the idea of using longer than needed zip. As always, struggle with getting the zip put out of the way. Yes, it's good. That's a good tip, isn't it? It's a secret tip for those on the class this morning.
Not so secret anymore.
No. So yeah, it's been busy here, and I've been keeping an eye on what you've all been up to on the Midhurst Sewers page. I saw Louise finished her Cali shirt, which started last year at the sewing school. It looks fantastic. And Suzanne's been busy making for her very lucky grandchildren lots of things, and another cardigan. So yeah, it's really great to see what you've all been up to. It's lovely what you're all making. So yeah, I haven't made anything. I was going to make something, finish some things to wear today, but I'm so busy with sew alongs, not had time. So we'll try and have a finishing off weekend this weekend. I can face it. So
Cynthia's saying she's only just opened the day 2 video for the kimono. Yeah. Don't worry, Cynthia, Sue and Barbara are both watching at the moment, as well as watching the live. They're watching yesterday's kimono.
Can we run the zips and pockets in the evenings? Well, actually, Claire, what we're thinking of doing, what I wanted to do with all those sort of technique classes, sample portfolio ones, is to film them and have them as an online class that you can buy. So. We will be doing that's our plan, isn't it, Ames? It is. Every week we think, right, we're going to do some filming this
How
week.
long have we been in lockdown? 6 weeks? Day 1 of lockdown we said, right, we're going to do loads of more filming of online classes.
Every week we're going to do a new one.
We haven't done any at all, but we will. We're going to schedule it in. It's because we wanted to fill our time with sew-alongs for you all, because we could do that instantly for you.
Yeah, we like to see people. I'm filming on my own.
It's interaction, I think, is...
It's not so much fun, is it? Well, it's fun because we always have a good time.
But yeah, I think evenings we can definitely do.
We'll think about doing that actually, because I think if we're going to carry on doing some evening things, even when we start back here, Claire, we'll maybe do some technique evening classes. Oh, Suzanne said yours looked very nice from that, but inside out this morning.
Oh, from the inside out, yeah.
Good to see it finished. All that binding done. Yeah, so keep an eye on the website, and obviously I'll send out some newsletters and things when we've got some new things up on the website. So what other news have I got? My notes have just slipped on the side of my laptop, excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Otherwise I'll forget. I'll forget to tell you something. Oh, there we go. Oh, I know what it was. I love new books, and there's a good new book coming out. I pre-ordered it actually from Amazon. It's called Glossy: The Inside Story of Vogue, and it's written by what have I put? The author now, Nina Sophia Morales, and it's basically the history of Vogue magazine through the eye of the editors. So it's going to be really interesting, I think. And I found out about it from a podcast called Fashion Conversations with Bronwyn Cosgrove.
Just put it in front of you. You can't see it.
Yeah, I can't. It's gone on the side. I thought.
No, but I mean, you can just put it.
Oh, thank you. I do need to sort of see your comments as well. Yeah, really good podcast called A Different Tweed, which is Fashion Conversations with Bronwyn Cosgrove, and it's fantastic actually. That was the one that got me listening to her podcasts. The one about the inside story of Vogue. But there's some really good ones on there. So have a look at that. If you like a podcast, have a look at A Different Tweed, Fashion Conversations. It's a really good one. I've lost my way on my list then.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, Amy, you were going to talk about Sherwood Fabrics. Do you want to do that when you come in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was another.
It's quite a long explanation.
It is an explanation, isn't it? A few new products that have come in this week. We've got some new colours in the multicolour overlock thread.
Can't see those on
I love
Facebook.
these. I'll pick those up so you can see them. A few new colours there. These are, if you haven't seen these before, they are for your overlocker, and I put them in the upper looper on my overlocker, so you get just that bit that shows. If you like to have something a bit fancy on the inside of your overlocking, these are great.
Can you put that down below, please? Oh, yeah, we'll put a post up on Midhurst Sewers, Suzanne.
Yeah, with these ones.
With the podcast.
Oh, the
info,
podcast,
I think,
yeah, the podcast one, yeah, absolutely, I will do. It's really good. I'll share it later, either on the Claire's threads or. So multicolour overlocker threads back in stock, and a few new colours, and also we now have. When we're in the sewing room, I sell paper by the metre, but it's a bit more difficult to do mail order. So I do have pattern paper and tracing paper in packets as well now. So if you're needing some extra paper, I have those in stock as well. So a few new products for you on the website. So I was going to show you. I thought rather than doing a sewing demo today, because I've done lots of sewing demoing this week, putting the sewing machine in and out, I'll show you a few products that, because often when you're coming to the sewing room, you're sort of seeing all the new things that we have here. So I thought I'd show you some products we've got in stock that can help you with storage for keeping things tidy in your sewing room, but also while you're sewing as well, keeping things tidy and all together. So I'm going to run through a few of those, and if I'm too far away showing here, I'm going to pass them to Amy so she can.
Yeah,
do a little zoom in on products. So also I can stay facing you at the camera.
Yeah, and I don't have to fiddle around with other tripods. It's going to be I forgot to plug the phones in.
Oh, do that for it. Like
that'll be the next thing. Our batteries will die. There's always something. Every week we're almost perfect.
I know.
And then we've forgotten that.
We've
forgotten that.
Always something. So the first thing I wanted to show you was which you may have seen before, is the pattern archive envelopes. These come in packs of 5, and these are fantastic for storing your PDF patterns. So I printed off the Sicilian top pattern. I very rarely print off a pattern myself at home, but this was just a top, and I thought it's not too many pages. So I have the foundation paper in packs. Actually, I'll sell that as well, and that comes in packs. It's almost like a thicker tracing paper. It's quite nice, so it's better than just normal printer paper. And you can print off your patterns, and then you can store them in the pattern archive envelopes. They're like a gusseted envelope, so they don't get too flat. Also very good if you've had your patterns printed by any of the online pattern companies for your PDF patterns, or if you've got a Vogue pattern that just won't go back in the envelope. You know how it is when you fold them back. They never go back in.
Oh, they rip.
So these are really fantastic pattern archive envelopes. We're great, and we saw lovely Emma on the class this morning, who's got all her PDFs filed nicely on the shelf. So these would be great for that. So pattern archive envelopes, fantastic for your PDF patterns. Also, we have pattern archive boxes, storage boxes, which are perfect size for most of your patterns. They come with separators in them as well, so you can store your patterns in these. I mean, I know that most of us will need quite a few of these boxes. I've got 3 or 4 just for the patterns I have here. So But they are nice and they fit on your shelves, and if you wanted to, you could actually write on the front here what's in the box. You could do it. Claire, Emma this morning had done alphabetical order.
She had. I know Suzanne's just saying she had so many patterns.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Loads.
These boxes come flat packed, so you can build them with those ones. So both of those really good ways to try and start keeping your patterns tidy. For those, for your haberdashery, we have click boxes. These are great. I use these. You've probably seen if you've been in a class with me. I have all my stuff in boxes. When I'm just here, I just have one box. But when I'm travelling, these.
Cynthia's just asking, has my order already been posted, or can I add a couple of pattern archive boxes? It has not been posted yet.
No, it hasn't.
We were going to do them after the live.
Yeah.
Any orders that have been placed yesterday, we're doing after the live today.
We didn't have time to send them. Actually, I did send you an email, Cynthia, asking what colour polycotton bias binding you'd like. I know you want the red in the satin.
So any orders placed now will go into the post this evening.
We will. We'll be staying late again, getting the orders.
Well, we've got to get them in the post before 6, but yeah.
Yes. So these clip boxes are great because they all just clip together and they all stack, and you can buy extra bits for them as well.
Helpful. I always have one when we do the shows. Yeah. I have one behind my desk with all of my demo products in them and all my tools.
And I have all the boxes for it, and you can.
They're also very handy if you're coming here on a class, because they're really good for all your sewing tools.
Yeah.
Coming to class.
The lid has got a handle. So yeah, clip boxes are really great for that sort of thing, and you can
You can also buy the plastic bits separately, can't you?
You can. You can buy the trays separately, large ones and small ones, so you can end up with quite a big tower of your.
Did you have the other one?
No, I've only got a couple of those though. Yeah, so.
What the thimble ones?
Oh, you can't get those anymore. Oh. It's on the website, but it's a.
That's an insert.
Yeah, so you can buy the inserts as well. And stack. And I've seen, obviously, if you've got a nice label maker, you could be really organised and have all, cutting tools, measuring tools.
Oh, Cynthia says, thank you. She will do another order, and also she has replied to you about the bias colour.
Good, brilliant. That's what I like to hear. So yeah, click boxes are great for when you're in classes or just having your sewing room, because you can have them all laid out in front of you, and then you can stack them all up again and put them away.
Mine fell off the table last night. It was
I
devastating.
thought I heard a crash.
There were 2 crashes last night. That was one of them.
Let's not talk about the other one.
It's still upside down.
Yes.
Both are still upside down.
So yeah, you can see I have all my.
You can't see on Instagram. You need to bring it. You need to bring it in more. Yeah, there we go. That's quite a messy clip box.
It is, because this is the one that I use for my sew along. So I end up putting everything in it. Probably needs a bit of a sort out actually, because I've got 2 of a few things in there. Anyway, I love the clip boxes. Use those a lot. You know what I didn't get? I didn't get my wrist pin cushion, and I didn't get the thimble.
Are they in there?
Yeah. So for when you're storing your pins, obviously we like the magnetic pin cushions, which I've lost. Oh, there it is, magnetic pin cushion. Got stuff on both sides of me. I've forgotten which side I put things. So these are great, because if you drop your pins, obviously you can just go over those like that and pick them all up, especially if you drop them on the floor. Really good. But you can also get these magnetic wrist pin cushions. They're like the slap bands, and then you can put pins on those as well. So when you're working, I use this when I'm doing fittings. Actually, these are really handy when you're doing fittings.
Suzanne, yes, I did see your message just as we were about to come on. So yeah, I will reply to you. Thank you. Okay. Suzanne, actually, I have a question for you.
Yes, Suzanne.
The fabrics that you sent, I was going through them. You sent us 2 fabrics that you're going to use for the Mayfair dress. Were you just showing us those, or do you need threads for those as well? And also the fabric you got from Simply Fabrics that's got a vinyl effect. Do you need thread for that, or were you just showing us?
We're quite happy. We like to see it. Suzanne.
Just don't want to send you threads you don't need.
Yeah. Suzanne sent us a lovely list of all her letter with all her fabrics to get matching threads for.
Yeah. Oh, and Sue Cotton on Instagram is saying, I love those boxes, so useful. Along with my utility belt, need a sew along to make one of those.
We do. That's the utility belt's really. It's one hanging up over there actually. Utility belt. It's on the other side of the stand to your left, right on the middle one.
To the left. Oh.
I can show that as well. Come on. This is what Sue's talking about. The utility belt. which you can wear around your waist like this, and it's got lots of pockets in. This is a class that we were doing here at the sewing room. Sue Cotton was going to be teaching this class, and you can make it, this is made in a pleather, but you can make it in leather, in a canvas or a heavy cotton, and every time we've gone to run it, we keep getting closed down again. So it is on the website, the class to do this, and we're thinking that if we're in lockdown longer, we might do a sew along for this utility belt, because that's another way of keeping everything tidy while you're sewing. It's like a bigger version of what they use in the Couture house, isn't it?
Suzanne, oh, you do need threads.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie. I can sort that for you. Just checking.
Yeah, so that's fantastic, that utility belt. And Sue made that one. And yeah, it is a class. We're doing it later in the year here, as long as we're open. But we might do a sew along as well, because at least you get a chance to make it before then. So anyway, going back to this, 2 great ways of keeping your pins tidy, because you can literally just throw your pins at these, can't you, when you're taking them out?
So good, yeah, I love
throw
mine.
your pins at your magnetic pin cushion. Or onto your wrist as well. You can just go to the table, pick up all your pins.
Or if they're all drop on the floor.
Yeah.
Get them out the carpet.
For needles, what have we got for needles? All sorts of things for needles. Some of you will have seen, many of you will have seen me use this, the Dome threaded needle case. This is your threaded needles. And if you were on the sew along this morning, you know that Amy threaded up lots of needles for me with tacking thread. So, because I'd forgotten to do it before the class. So, what you do is you thread up your needles. Let's pull that one out. Oh, I don't want to thread it.
Do you want me to do it close up?
Yeah. So I'll do it from here first, and you can do a close up. So thread up your needles, and it's like today when I was doing a demonstration, I needed several tacking threads. The idea is to thread up all your needles, put the needle in, and then just wind it round, and you can store up to 10 threaded needles in that case, so you don't have to have them all loose.
We do a close up of that one.
Oh, there you go.
So, I'll try and do it there. There, that's on both. So,
Can you see that?
oh no, everyone can see the writing on my hand. Hang on.
Is that your notes?
Just realised. Hang washing out. Okay. Oh. Oh no, just knocked the whole tripod.
Oh, I'm at my funny angle now.
You are at a funny angle now. Hang on. How did that even happen?
I don't know, it didn't look like the phone moved.